Going on to you, Aries. So you Aries, oh, by the way, before I begin, I do provide private tarot readings as well as birth chart readings. I also teach people how to do the tarot as well. And I also have written a couple of books. There's a link in the comment section below called the Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website. It has all the ways you can financially support me. Come through so I can most definitely keep the show going. Appreciate everybody that has came through so far. The Seven of Cups and the Star card. You have the Seven of Cups, Star card, and the Four of Swords for you, Aries. Okay? And the Seven of Cards is more so about, you essentially, you were at the bottom, or you felt like you were at the bottom in certain cases. But now the Star card and the Four of Swords is about shooting for the stars. No more of the lack of discipline, hanging out with people that you probably shouldn't be hanging out with. This is a year, and moving forward in your years to come, you Aries are realizing that, you're not going to be doing a lot of the boneheaded stuff that you used to do. You will be more patient. You will be observant, right? Because when you're rushing to a destination, your observation skills goes down because everything is like a blur. So a lot of you Aries are going to start to observe the quality of the people that you are hanging around, or is hanging around you, or both. And you're going to put to sleep certain relationships, certain connections, family members, friends, and if you brought in anybody into the new year with you, if they're not up to par, you're probably going to cut them off too. The Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles, because a lot of you Aries think that they would only be around you just to be able to get something from you. And the perceived compatibility that you Aries would have thought that you had with them, right? Because you thought you had compatibility, it would come to find out Knight of Pentacles. They're only listen to what it is that you have to say so that they can be a chameleon. They can adapt to become those things, but in actuality, that's not who and what they actually are or what they want to be. They're a hyena trying to act like they are a lioness or a lion, okay? So a lot of you Aries need to watch out for this. Like it is, I said before, this will be the year of the chameleon. You know what I mean? 2023 was the year of the chameleon, but even more so, where now that the lines in the sand has been drawn, so many hyenas, both sides, been talking about who's rich, who's not, who's got money, who doesn't. And then when now the actual lines are drawn of the actual technicals, you can't claim, and hyenas being caught slipping. You can't claim to have so much money if you don't have assets. You can't claim to have so much money, but then you getting your house foreclosed on, and you are bad with money and stuff like this. You have poor money management, right? But then talking about what somebody else need to do for you, but then when get asked, what do you do for other people? It's crickets. You don't know what it is that you're doing. That whole ideology is a dub, right? It's dubbed. And now that the lines in the sand has been drawn, now this will be even much more so the year of the chameleon, where you see what I'm saying? It'll be harder for people to put up a front now. So now it's like you Aries are realizing that you're going to have to take a look at all of the people that you have in your life. And the devil, you will pay attention to how you experience them, right? Do you feel caged like this card? Do you feel caged? Or do you feel free like this card, the Eight of Wands? And I skipped over a card, right? The Four of Cups. What are the quality, which is the card that I skipped over, right? Between the devil and the Eight of Wands. The card in the middle is actually the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. So it's about how are these people and their quality, who these people actually are. Is their quality good enough? And a lot of you Aries are going to size them up. You're going to pay attention. You're going to look. The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, you'll cut them off. And when I say cut, when I talk about it from this perspective, you're already doing it, is what I'm trying to say. You're already doing it. You're cutting them off as it is that we speak. Okay? But I'm also talking about future tense as well, right? I'm talking about present tense, like, yes, you're cutting them off, but I'm also talking about future tense as well. You will cut them off, right? As you exist throughout the year and you talk to other people and you get to know them and you find out, you see what's going on. Again, mark my words, this is going to be a year where the chameleons will become more desperate to blend in, to act like they're lions or lionesses. Don't be fooled. So if you're an individual, Aries, that's doing something great, that isn't ripping and running around and isn't dysfunctional and doing people dirty and constantly betraying people and running around and looking for drama and creating drama where it's not supposed to be, then you Aries are essentially a target. You have to watch out for other people. And this is what the Hermit represents. You have to watch out for other people trying to do it to you, because we're literally about 2 days into the year, right? About to complete 2 days into the fiscal New Year's, we know it, the fiscal New Year's version calendar, right? And you already have people that you have to cut off. Now, even though you're starting it off correctly, right? And you may have wanted to cut those people off, in the holiday season. This is my point, though. So let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The Star card, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. Once again, they're gonna hope that you don't see through their hyena fur. You know what I mean? But the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups, those are, look, the lioness. Look, they will be trying to fight against you if you were to get with them. So you have to pay attention to this anyway. Page of Cups, don't get with anybody that you have to second guess. Don't get with people where you ask them, what do they bring to the table? And they can't tell you what it is that they bring to the table. Their bodies is not enough. And I've kept saying it. Your body is not enough. Nobody's body is enough. Because if you're alive, you bring a body. So that's one. So we're tied at 1 to 1. This idea of, well, I'm bringing me. What does that mean? I'm bringing everything. Describe everything. What does that mean? Because if you ask me, Kareem, what are you bringing? I'm bringing intelligence. I'm bringing my body, which I know how to use. I know how to protect you. You see how it is that I can name things off directly? Boom, 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 boom. I know how to fix things around the house. Patient. So I'm able to learn anything that I want. If I apply enough, some things may be easier for me than others, but I can essentially learn anything that I want with enough application. I'm a good protector. Money. That is starting to increase. Don't, as well as intangible things as well. I actually show you loyalty. I actually care about you. I actually love you. I'm a good conversationalist. Time with me would be a lot of fun. You don't have to feel alone while you're in a relationship. You understand how it is, and I'm able to name things off just talking about I bring everything. But what does that mean? Actually quantify that, scale that in the real world. What does that mean? If a person can't do that for you, Aries, you got to leave them alone, okay? And the Ace of Cups, right? Understand that a lot of you Aries may have something to offer. Don't offer it to every single last person in the world. So that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace.